Right now, Highway Patrol troopers are looking for the suspect involved in a police pursuit in Rutherford County overnight. Investigators say a trooper was working in a construction zone on I-24 around mile marker 116 when he clocked the silver Lexus going more than 100 miles an hour. The pursuit went down 24 to exit 81 before spike strips were deployed. The vehicle crashed and then the suspect took off. We will update you as soon as we get more. We have new details this morning about the man accused of leading officers on a chase through a Nashville college campus. News Channel 5's Cuthbert Langley working to get the latest for us this morning from Metro Jail. And Cuthbert, this all started, it was just a routine traffic stop.
Amy, yeah, that's what police tell us this morning. They stopped the suspect in the parking lot at TSU because he was parked in a handicapped parking spot. But then this situation turned into anything but routine for both TSU officers as well as Metro Police. The suspect, 23-year-old Kenneth Dixon, is accused of trying to hit an officer with his car. And while he was leading police on a foot chase after that, that's when police say he allegedly assaulted a female officer as well. We were there yesterday as the situation unfolded Sunday afternoon. Police say Dixon's car was parked in that handicapped spot, so that's why they stopped him and began questioning him to figure out why he was on the campus. That's when police say Dixon began to act suspicious, so they started patting him down. That's when he somehow managed to escape from police there, got into his car, and then backed into a TSU patrol car, an officer's patrol car there. You can actually see the damage that patrol car suffered from that accident. Police tell me there was an officer in the car at the time, but thankfully that person is okay. Dixon, though, didn't stop after that accident. He allegedly continued to drive down about 30 yards before getting out of his car and running away on foot. He was eventually arrested, but not before he assaulted that female officer. TSU officials shedded a little bit more light on perhaps why officers stopped him. They released this statement yesterday saying, quote, TSU's goal is to make the campus as safe as possible. So if there is a vehicle on campus without a sticker or without some kind of pass explaining why they're on campus, security is going to check it out. Dixon is in jail right now on a $75,000 bond. He's facing numerous charges this morning, including trespassing, assault of an officer, as well as aggravated assault with a deadly weapon. Dixon will appear in court on those charges at some point tomorrow. We're live at the Metro Jail this morning. I'm Cuthbert Langley, News Channel 5 HD.
Cuthbert, thank you. A man's facing charges this morning after pulling a gun on an off-duty officer at a club over the weekend. It happened at Club Ibiza early Sunday morning. Police say Jose Batres attacked the Hendersonville officer after the two bumped into each other. Batres held a gun to the victim's head. The officer was able to get him on the ground until security could step in. Batres is charged with aggravated assault with a deadly weapon.
Some new information now about a shooting that happened early Sunday morning up in Robertson County. According to the Springfield PD, they were alerted after Joshua McKissick arrived at Northcrest Medical Center with 4 gunshot wounds. A witness said he did not see the actual shooting but found McKissick on the ground at 15th and Leota. McKissick is not talking to the officers, though. He does have life-threatening injuries. Investigators are asking if you know anything about that crime to step forward. There could be a $1,000 reward for you. The number is 615-832-3799. You do not have to give your name.
And here in Nashville, police are searching for gunmen who killed a man in a drive-by shooting. It all happened in an East Nashville park on Saturday night. Police have identified Roderick Jenkins as the victim in that shooting. It happened at McFerrin Park, and police say Jenkins managed to run from the scene but collapsed a few blocks later. Investigators say Jenkins was with several other people when a maroon Chevy Impala pulled up and started shooting at them. Someone in Jenkins' group fired back, but the car got away. It was later found abandoned on West Greenwood Avenue. Some of those bullets did hit a nearby home. No one there was hurt, but police are still looking for the people in that car. Meanwhile, a suspect has been arrested for firing several shots in the air on East Trinity Lane. Aubrey Vaughn's charged with reckless endangerment and possession of a handgun while under the influence. Metro Police Sergeant heard the shots coming from A&B Towing on Dickerson and East Trinity Lane Saturday night. That's when he says he spotted Vaughn outside. He also witnessed him shoot into the air again. Vaughn is out of jail on bond this morning.
Later today, Lebanon police will be hosting a gun safety class with a twist. This is for children. Parents can attend, though. During the class, police will talk about gun safety and teach kids what to do if they find a gun. It's happening tonight at 7 o'clock at the city courtroom at the Lebanon Police Department.
New this morning, a Manchester woman has been arrested accused of having an inappropriate sexual encounter with an autistic teenager. WGNS reports Kimberly Sherrill is now charged with statutory rape. Police say the incident happened on April 22nd, and the teen was able to tell police what happened to him. Last check, she was being held on a $50,000 bond in the Coffee County Jail.
Passengers on a flight coming from Tampa to Nashville had a scare after a bomb threat happened yesterday. A spokesperson with Nashville International said the threat came in the afternoon, targeting Southwest Flight 649. Officials at the airport immediately called the cops down in Tampa. Southwest released a statement saying the threat was thoroughly vetted, meaning it was investigated, and eventually cleared of any security threat. There was no delay or impact on the flight or on the passengers.
Well, it turns out that an abduction scare in Franklin was all fake. A social media post by a woman on Friday suggested that a stranger had approached her children in a car. They were alone in the car, and they tried to get the child to open the car door and leave with them. But that post prompted several calls to police by concerned residents. Police were able to get surveillance video from the area and determined that the alleged abduction never happened. And thousands of people spent years searching for Holly Bobo. But the man who found her was looking for something else when he made the discovery that blew the case wide open. For the first time, we're hearing from the man detectives say found Holly's remains 3 years after she disappeared. It's an exclusive interview you'll see only on News Channel 5 tonight at 6 o'clock.